Hey guys, it's Titan. Today I want to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 4, the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta. This is kind of like my initial review of the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta. I will be doing a kind of a secondary review after the second weekend of the beta, talking about what was changed or what I thought about the beta or Black Ops 4 in general. In this video, I'm really talking about some of the problems the community had, some of the things that I saw, not necessarily problems, but just discuss the beta in general, my thoughts. So let's just get right into the video. First of all, there will be a link in the description to Drifter's video discussing the Black Ops 4 beta, some of the problems that he had and the community had that he wanted to discuss, just because I feel like he explains a lot of things very well in that video. I don't necessarily like to talk about bigger YouTubers all the time, but he does make some pretty good points, and I think it's important that I highlight those. He's a big influencer in the Call of Duty community. So either way, let's talk about the pace of the game, the speed of the game. You know, this is the one thing I think that the entire community is talking about. I know even some of my buddies that I played with, not on Black Ops 4, but just in general, we're talking about how fast-paced the game is. And personally, I think the game is fast compared to other boots on the ground Call of Duties. It definitely is a fast-paced Call of Duty, but comparing it to, I would say, any of the other fast-paced Call of Duties like Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, there's no comparison. No comparison at all. Those games are a lot quicker, way more speed. This game, it's definitely a lot different of a Call of Duty compared to what we've gotten in the past. This is probably the most unique Call of Duty that we've gotten in a very long time, and I'm going to be honest, I'm very excited for. I really do like the way the game feels right now. There's obviously some things that need to be tuned, some things that need to be adjusted. I do think Treyarch should kind of experiment with the speed, the pace of the game, the sliding and jumping, which we'll get into in a second. So the sliding and jumping. Let's talk about those two things. Sliding. So I wouldn't necessarily call this boost sliding. It's not like any kind of exo movement sliding or movement system sliding in general, but you can get yourself out of situations very fast. You can move very quickly when you slide. Sprinting, sliding, jumping out of the way very fast. You can definitely, get some movement going when you are sliding. Like I said, move to different positions, different spots using sliding. Being able to get kills, hipfire kills while sliding, and the different combinations of things that you can do while sliding can definitely, affect the flow of the game. I don't think it's like affecting it negatively or positively, but it just is very unique. This year's Call of Duty is definitely a very unique game compared to past Call of Duties. Now, like I said, the combination of sliding, sprinting, and jumping can be very unique. That's what I'm just going to keep saying. And different things that you can do with the combination of those things can definitely affect, gameplay. Like I said, it's not anything that could be necessarily bad or good. I think it's just very unique compared to what we've gotten in the past. Now, let's talk about armor. This is one other big problem that everyone likes to discuss, and that is the armor. Now, the armor is something that you have to equip. It takes away, I believe, your equipment or one of your abilities or whatever it is. I actually personally didn't use this, which I probably should have. I know when I got my shot off, hit the enemy, and I heard the ping or whatever sound that indicates that they have armor, I kind of wouldn't necessarily say I gave up on the gunfight, but I kind of like subconsciously gave up. Subconsciously, I gave up a little bit, where it's like, man, I'm toast, and it sucks. Especially with those close range engagements when you have an SMG going, you hear the ping, you see that they have the armor on, and it's just like, it sucks. But either way, the armor is a little, I don't hate the armor. Like, I don't want it to go anywhere, I guess. And I hate hating on things, and it sucks. But, it is a little crazy. Armor can get a little nuts. Long range shots completely, long range engagements just completely end it. There's no point in even trying to get a long range engagement when the enemy has armor. If you see them and you hit them maybe once and you hear the ping sound, the indication that they have armor on, don't even try to go for that kill anymore. You're wasting your ammo, you're wasting your time, you're wasting the enemy's time. There's just no point in trying to go for long range engagements when they have armor on. So let's talk about the spawns. The spawns I didn't really have too big of a problem with, but I did notice something felt a little strange. Something didn't feel quite right. I really only played TDM. I did play some Domination and Hardpoint, but I didn't play too much other than TDM. I'm a TDM guy. I love team deathmatch. But either way, I know there was a lot more problems with spawns with domination and hardpoint than there was in TDM, but I did notice something felt a little strange. There was times where I felt as if I shouldn't have spawned behind this guy, or this guy shouldn't have spawned behind me, but it did happen. Like I said, I don't think it was all that huge of a problem, but I did notice something just didn't feel quite right. Now, another problem that people like to talk about is the tac deploy. Now, I can see this two ways. There's either they adjust it, change it up, remove the spawn beacon, whatever they do, where the spawn beacon isn't as powerful or whatever, or they could leave it the way it is. And the way I say, or the reason why I say they leave it the way it is because the spawn beacon can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how it's placed. If it's placed in a certain spot, you know, your entire team, you're killing your entire team. Or you could put it in a great spot and annihilate. It really depends. Let's talk about the maps real quick. I actually really enjoyed the maps. I don't really think that many people had problems with maps at all anyways. Connection. I didn't really see too big of a problem with the connection unless I wasn't paying attention as much as I should have been, but I know a lot of people were having problems with connection. I think I had maybe a couple of hiccups here and there with the frame rate, and you should never have a problem with frame rate in Call of Duty, in my opinion. I think it should be a 60 FPS game. Let's talk about specialists. Specialists weren't all that bad. Again, we kind of talked about the spawn beacon a little bit. Let's talk about Nomad and his dog. This wasn't too big of a problem. This is something that I just thought of. Nomad's dog is a little nuts. The dog's health is very high. I think maybe there should be a way for you to throw the dog off before it kills you. I mean, it is literally, you see the dog, it jumps on you and you're dead. I think if you have maybe a little bit of a reaction to it and be able to throw the dog off, not really kill the dog, but be able to throw the dog off, stun the dog, and run away real fast would be kind of nice. You know, being able to throw the dog off and then the dog kind of switch targets would be kind of cool. But either way, the dog can kill you pretty quickly. Depends on the situation. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below about the Black Ops 4 beta. But either way, wait for the second review that is coming up next week, sometime after the beta, obviously. I know this video took quite a long time to come out, but I wanted to get you guys some very good gameplay. I wanted to get you guys gameplay of the attack chopper and then the eventual strike team, but I wasn't able to do that. I kind of got lost a little bit sometimes where I was enjoying it so much that I stopped focusing. But either way, trying to get back into things a little bit as well. Just making excuses at this point. Either way, I was hoping to get you guys some good gameplay, great gameplay, but I wasn't able to. Hopefully I'll be able to do that next weekend. Tell me what you guys, like I said, think in the comment section below. If you guys want to see more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 content, please subscribe. There's definitely be a lot more. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys later.